I found the perfect pair of earrings. It's August 3rd, and this year we didn't see too much heat, which is good, but I want the garden to grow. Garlic. I can't believe that I have been already asked how was my summer. Well, it's only beginning of August and the summer is ready to go. I found the perfect pair of earrings. It feels that in Montana, summers are shorter. We picked up from the wild some choke cherries. We got 2 buckets of them. Of course, I have to clean them up. And after I clean them up, I'm gonna put them in the freezer to make them jam later on, maybe in the fall. We could have gathered more, but this is enough for us. They're so pretty. Hold down. Now it's the fun part. I done it just because it looked pretty. From 2 full buckets, I left with 1 bucket, but they're all clean. I'm gonna wash them, freeze them because they're gonna keep their freshness better, and then prep them when I have a chance. I'm just gonna bring them to a boil for a few minutes, 10 minutes the most, so we get softened. Then I'm gonna strain them to take out the seeds inside and the skin. I'm gonna be left with the puree that I'm gonna add some sugar and lemon and boil them for a little bit more to dissolve the sugar, and then put them in a jar. Easy as that. In building the house, we have still a lot to do to be able to move in. Michael is installing drywall. So far, he's done it at the 2nd floor entirely. Well, it's only this closet left that is not finished, but all the other rooms and the bathroom, it's all dry wall up. This is gonna be the stand-up shower, and the niche is installed too. Michael is trying his hand on doing the mud on the walls. Again, we're thinking to hire someone to do this, yet he wants to do it himself. That's the outside temperature, 55 Fahrenheit. Inside is 69 Fahrenheit. Look outside. We're in a cloud of fog. Maybe you're gonna think that it's not easy to have a garden in these conditions. It is worth it. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, August 3rd. And we didn't have too much heat this year. Maybe we had 3 days where it went up to 93. It's good, but I want the garden to grow too. I'm a little bit selfish. And you cannot see the mountains. Well, we are in the mountain, 3,000 altitude. But the higher mountains, you can see them. It was a rainy day yesterday, and then in the morning it was all foggy. Seems that the salad liked better the rain than the well water. Oh, tomatoes are getting bigger. We have already harvested. We pick up all the strawberries. Oh, and I have to harvest some of the peppers. because I don't think they're gonna grow more. But going back to the tomatoes, we have a lot of tomatoes here. Everywhere I look are tomatoes, and more flowers are coming up. It's a good year for tomatoes for us. I think the garlic reached its maturity point. We may have to take it out. I have to check with Michael to see what he's thinking. And I have some sweet peas that are making here and there a little bit of pods. I'm going to collect everything. Well, I did collect everything so far, and I kept them for the seeds next year. The raspberries are out. Anyway, I'm happy with them because they're like young raspberries and it takes a while for them to start producing. And hopefully we can propagate more in the next years. The onions are not doing good. They're all down on the ground. That means we have to take them, well, most of them out. We have to take them. I have only one who made the escapes. I don't think it's a good onion harvest for us. We'll see. Hello, little fella. Unfortunately, I'm a very impatient gardener. Not bad. More tomatoes. These are so pretty. They look like jewels. Yeah, enough for today's salad. Gather a bunch of chocolate mint to dry it for the winter tea. And this is going straight to our lunch salad. All fresh. I started collecting my plants. This is chocolate mint for tea in the winter. This is stevia for replacing the sugar. And this is St. John's wort. You need to collect the flowers, the tops with the leaves, just the top part. And this is good for depression and stomach problems. I used to have gastritis when I was young, and this helped me to cure it with a special regime too. And here, because today I collected some tomatoes, I've already collected some seeds from the small cherry tomatoes that are very good. We had a storm and now it's gone. I'm curious how the garlic is doing. I think that it didn't do too well in here, but I'm gonna try to see what's going on. I hope it's good garlic. This is the first one I took out. Has 2 or 3 cloves. It's not as big as I would like. And I can't believe how deep it went in the ground, because I didn't plant them so deep. Yeah, they're all the same size, look like. They're tiny. But this is our garlic. That's better. Overall, we have a little bit of garlic that should last us for 2 months, I think. I'm gonna let it dry. I think this is one of the biggest, and this one too. Well, it's our garlic, and I know it's organic with the soil from the forest. I did nothing, just I put the cloves in the ground last October, by the end of October, before the frost. And well, I have more garlic than I put in. Not bad. Smells good. We love garlic, and smells as earth too. Garlic. My grandmother would braid the garlic to let it dry, and I do the same. She'll make it a rope, and then she'll break one at a time when she will need it. She'll hang it somewhere to dry. And she'll do the same to the onions. She'll braid them too. One clue, this garlic didn't have scapes. I only found one scape in this garlic patch, which is weird. Well, they should have, but whatever. Maybe that was the problem. Didn't have enough light. It's a good decor piece too, if you don't mind having it in the house as a decor piece. It's a hard-neck garlic, I have to mention that. It's my first braid I make. I haven't ever done it before because I never harvested garlic. I only grew a little bit in Vegas, but not enough to be harvested and braided. I'm gonna hang it upside down, and this is it, grandmother style. Say garlic. I'm gonna harvest the other side of the garlic, see how it is. Same thing, it went down in the ground deep. This is bigger. Yeah, this is much bigger now. Maybe it's because of the sun. Had more sun here, I don't know. Still, it could have gone bigger. But yeah, I see that garlic was happier here than in the secret garden. Like I said, I'm experimenting to see how things go. And where they're gonna be, because next year maybe we have more time to prep our garden. Oh yes. Now I see, the larger the stem, the larger the garlic. That's a good sign. But this one, like I said, the other one didn't make any scapes. This one made scapes. Much bigger, happier here. The broken one, not bad. It's big. Not bad for a clove to get 5 times, 6 times more. I'm happy. Good investment. Yeah. Yeah, it did much better. Woo! These look even better. Okay, let's get serious. Definitely better, and the thicker the stem, that's a sign that the garlic is bigger. And the biggest one, I want to keep it for next year's seeds. The impatient gardener. You can tell the stem was smaller. Look, one stem versus the other. Big one, small one. Good sign. Now I know. Okay, I think I got it all. I have some morning glory here. I see that it started to grow big and make a little bit of flowers. Then it's not gonna be empty space here. And as a reminder, this was a garden box we made with the things on our property. Michael used fallen trees that he staked them down. Then we got the topsoil from where we built the house, and then we added our own mulch on top. It did good. It's a good soil, looks like. And let's do the total. I didn't count, and I'm not gonna count, but ooh, it's a good one. Jackpot for us. Huge and beautiful. Better than the other one, right? Say garlic. And don't forget the knife. I lost it once or twice. Well, I guess for this year, this bed is done. We had a little bit of sour cherries here. We got a lot of garlic. For a small plot, it's maybe about 4 square feet. I got this garlic, not bad. We got some raspberries, and then nothing else, because everything else to grow. This is asparagus. Next year maybe it's good to be collected, because asparagus need 3 years to be collected. This was the second year for the asparagus. We'll see if we can collect next year, or we let it grow for 1 more year. We will see. And then I have a little bit of peas, sweet peas, which are tiny, but I'm not gonna collect on them yet. But I think this bed is done for this year. I did good with garlic. I can't wait to tell Michael this. This is a close-up, I hope, because I can see the camera. They're big and they're small, but mostly they're big here. Okay, that was the garlic in the back and the secret garden, and this is the garlic from the front. See the difference? They're much bigger. Probably they had more light. As usual, I find my way to do things. I have to let it dry, and I'm trying the rope way, like my grandmother, or the cookie cooler rack. I'm glad that I've done this experiment. Last year in October, I planted the same batch of purple hardneck commercial garlic, the one planted in the raised bed up front in the sun, done better than the one that was planted under the forest canopy. I cleaned the garlic as much as I could. This got broken. I'm gonna use it for cooking probably within a few days. I'm gonna chop this, and then I'm gonna use this. And look at this. I can even have it like this, or I can have it like this. Cool. I'm always finding a way to impress myself. I was collecting more Oregon grapes, and look what I found. This is grown on the tree, and look how big it is. See, this is my palm. It's a huge mushroom. I was thinking that I would like to find a huge puff mushroom, but I found this instead. I don't know if it's a good one. I have to go and research. If I found something, I'll let you know. After a careful research, I found out that this is not a good mushroom. Anything with gills is not safe because they can be intoxicating. But I think it's cool. I always find things that I never seen or I don't know about. Please do not collect anything you don't know about. Even though our victory is small for this year, it's a good thing that we have tried. I know we're gonna get better, but having a garden is a very important thing for us because I like to be in charge of our cooking, and it's a big satisfaction to see the things we have grown on our land. The final answer is that it's worth it to have a garden. And this is our garlic. It's after a few days, it's already dry, a little, not too much. I'm happy with the size. That's the one that got broken into the ground. I already used few pieces for cooking, and yeah, I think it's good. We're gonna have garlic for a few months now. It was worth it to plant the garlic. It's not gonna be too long when I'm gonna have to plant again. I'm gonna choose the biggest heads and I'm gonna save them specially for next year's garlic. It's raining outside. It's August 16. This is the smaller garlic which I braided like my grandmother did. Well, she would have done a better job than me, I'm sure. And the garlic looks good. It's almost dried up. I think this is the larger one. It's about 3 to 4 inches in diameter. Yeah, this garlic should be okay for us for maybe 4 months because we eat a lot of garlic. Next year I should take care of it and have more. Wow, we have a double rainbow top of us. It's so beautiful. Under the rainbow, under the double rainbow. It's raining with sun up. The sun is behind me and the rainbow is above me. There we go. When Michael is in the house working, he can see it. I'm gonna call him up, maybe he has time to step outside. Some more rain. And this is the answer to the question at the beginning of the video. Is the summer gone? No, it's still going on. Questions or comments, you know where to put them. At the end, I want to give a big shout out to Bonnie from Arizona. She is our biggest supporter. Thank you, Bonnie.